live. What is going on, everyone? Cubs fan Han here. Grand Arena time. We have got a Grand Arena week. I told my wife at the beginning of this week, it is time for Grand Arena, honey. You're going to need to let me live stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. No exceptions. And fortunately, she was letting me. Now, I have a few things set up differently today, so let me know if there's anything off on the stream. I'm already seeing it's a little quiet. That's a bit new for me. So here we go. Let me turn up my audio just a bit for you guys. That is up just a bit more. Let me know if that's better. Ramon. And today, Cub's a little quiet. Yeah, Ramon is letting me know. Ramon, maybe. That should be better. That's almost a bit too much, I think. Oh, thanks. Perfect. Okay, that's perfect. All right. Sweet. So let me tell you guys a sad story, and then I'm going to introduce our guest here. So here is my lovely account. I went in today. I set my defense. I was so excited for Grand Arena. And this happened. It's loading. Boom! No defense. The first time this has happened to me. I messaged my opponent. I was like, dude, set some defense. And he said, I don't care. I hate Grand Arena. I'm protesting. And I said, well, don't join then. Anyway, but fortunately, we have a backup plan, my friends. I have got my good friend and guildmate on the stream, my buddy Quaid, and we have got his account right here, and he's going to show us his Grand Arena tonight. What's going on, Quaid? So yeah, you're gonna get to see what it's like on the dark side now, when everyone's seeing your deal. Oh man, now let me know, guys. I think that I've got Quaid's audio in a good place, but if you guys you can't hear him, so he's too quiet. I've already got audio issues. Oh, I had you muted. Why was it muted? I didn't mute you. Okay, say something again, Quaid. Introduce yourself.
I'm Quaid from Shadowlands, the best guild in the SWGoH community. And yeah, is the volume live?
You guys should definitely hear him now. All right, there we go. Yeah, for some reason I've got multiple scenes set up on this, and I muted the desktop audio on one of them, and it decided to mute them on all of them, so I didn't realize that you were muted. So, anyway, Quaid, in my guild, so many of you know I joined the Shadowlands Alliance, and I've been in a very Territory Wars focused guild, which has just been really exciting for me. In fact, we're matched up against who this time around?
Team Instinct.
Team Instinct, the one and only. You guys have heard of them. Turn the music down a tick. Thank you, guys. I've got my own personal soundboard in the comments. Music has been turned down. So we are facing one of the Team Instinct guilds, and that's going to be pretty exciting. I don't think we've ever faced them before, have we?
No, we haven't. No. But
I'm not sure how they got to us, because we're at a 200.
Well,
205.
I hear there were some sandbags involved. But
they might have had some sandbags, or maybe they're having a hard time finding some alliance members or something. I don't know.
It could be. They were able to drop to our level to where we can now punch them right in the right below the belt.
Well, if they were sandbagging, caution to Team Instinct, because the last time somebody sandbagged to get to us, it didn't go quite as well as I think they might have preferred.
It doesn't end well. No.
Yeah. Okay, I've been told to turn your mic down just a touch. So now with that last audio tip, hopefully we are at the levels we need. So Quaid is one of our gurus in is it okay? Are you okay if I call you one of the guild gurus?
You can call me whatever you want. That's fine.
How about this? So when you guys come to my streams and I start sweating and I start throwing shoes, there's a good chance that when I start typing after the shoes have been thrown, Quaid is on the other line saying, Cubs, do this, do that. And so I'm actually kind of glad, Quaid, that I got to thank you for joining the stream, because tonight, this is a really unique opportunity to see, in my opinion, one of the most elite players in this entire game at a 5 million galactic power bracket go through and pick apart his opponent's defense. And so we're both going to be talking through this, but Quaid, why don't you start this by showing us what defense your opponent has set? You don't have to show us all of yours, but at least show us your opponent's defense and talk through what you're concerned about and what you're thinking here. High level.
Okay. I'm facing a fellow named Olver, and actually Slow-Mo knows him.
Okay.
Slow-Mo from the Alliance. But so he set a fairly decent defense. We've got the Scoundrels, Old Republic,
I
First
hate
Order.
that Karth team, man. That Karth team can get you.
Oh, yeah. The Nightsisters with a DACA lead.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, and then of course the bounty hunters and Basti.
So what are you stressed about? You don't get stressed, do you?
Yeah, no, I mean I'm stressed about being on YouTube. I'm not really stressed about these teams.
I'm stressed about being on YouTube. Well, let me tell you what. Here's something that you can know about the YouTube comment section is that when you make mistakes, everybody's super understanding. Nobody yells at you. They don't criticize your intelligence or anything. So there's nothing really to worry about.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So you've got 902, let me see, let me look at mine, because you're in the 5 million bracket, and you're at 902 banners. How many teams, did you have to place 12 teams?
11. Three in each territory and 2 in the bottom pack.
Oh, interesting, because I'm in the 4 million bracket, and we have to place the same. I thought they gave you an extra team at the 5 million bracket.
No.
Interesting. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know for the next year when I hit 5 million.
Yeah, you do not have to place an extra team. Yeah.
So we don't see any Revan on defense. We don't see any Traya. We don't see any Talzin. We don't see what else are we? We don't see any Wampa. So interesting. So what are you gonna do first?
Well, I did this already, but like I usually go through each character. I go through each one. I look at their mods.
Okay.
I look at their speeds, how much health and protection they have. Things like that.
Ooh, only 46 speed added to that Karth. Not too bad.
Yeah, he's got a good lineup. I mean, he's got a good roster, but his mods are not that great.
So, not that great might actually mean that this guy's mods are pretty decent because Quaid is, I think it's probably safe to call you a mod whore. Your mods, do you know how many 6-dot mods you've got?
Fulbright knows. I don't know.
Fulbright, if you're in the chat, Fulbright, please tell us how many 6-dot mods Quaid has. It's a lot, right? Here, just do me a favor. Go to your character screen. Go to your character screen and click on mods, and let's just look at all the gold. Everyone, show us the gold. Oh my gosh! Look at that. That's so beautiful. He's like, I gotta get out of there. You had more down there, man. You gypped us. Oh man, you're like gold member in Austin Powers. I love gold. The smell of it, the taste of it. 200. Okay, Fulbright came in the chat. He said you have 274 gold mods. So I know we got to get to the battles, and we will. But can you just tell us why you have that many gold mods? That's an investment.
Mods are everything in this game.
Mic drop. I've been saying this.
Yeah, I mean, we have, as you know, in Shadowlands, a lot of players that are 3.5 GP, but they have, let's say, 5 to 6 awesome teams that are fully maxed, 6-dot mods on them, and those teams can compete with my roster, with somebody over 5 million GP.
Right. Well, I gotta say, I don't know. Are you following the comments?
No, I can't see.
You're getting some pretty significant love for the mods. Some people have dropped phones. some people seem to be doing inappropriate things as a result. So
Wow.
let's just say that your mods are impressive. So again, Quaid, before you get started on your battles here, I do want to again thank you for coming on the stream. I think this is a really unique opportunity to see such an elite player go through this. So I'm really excited to have you do these, and I finished sucking up to you enough. So let's let's go through. And who you attacking first, big man? What's your poison?
I usually start at the top, and I want to see what's in that back wall.
Okay.
And I looked at these already, and this Old Republic team.
I'm real quick before you go. I'm getting reminded I didn't announce on Discord that I'm streaming. Thanks, Zane, for the reminder. Here, I'll do it on my phone. Actually, Zane, you're watching right now. Go ahead. You've got permission to tag everyone in the announcements channel. You just go do it if you can. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so you told me about this team, and I've actually put this team in my, or you or Fulbright told me about this team, but talk through this team, because this team actually works really well.
It does. So you just have to have a fast first order officer, and an executioner that is modded for crit damage and max health.
Right.
And this team just tears up other teams. Am I okay to go ahead and start battling?
Yes, you may battle.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
So on this team, I like that you're targeting mission first. The only concern is when she gets that stealth up, and we got that taunt over there, right?
I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
I'm hoping to one-shot her, but it didn't work out.
Yeah. Oh, all those assists that she gets are just so annoying. There we go. So you're gonna work on Zalbar. He's dispelled. Maybe shift over to who? Karth or Mission? There we go. Mission. Oh, that taunt. Yeah, because as soon as somebody falls, you've got 2 taunt triggers, right? When he uses his special.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this team is doing really well so far. Oh, almost taken out. The turn meter gain, and there we go. Big Z's taken out of the battle. Fulbright. Quaid almost lost Phasma, but it looks like the first order executioner comes in big and single-handedly beats the entire team. Were you sweating a little bit there?
Yeah, it didn't start out how I wanted to, but it ended how I wanted to, so it was all right.
There you go. Didn't start how I wanted it to, but it ended how I wanted to. Can you ask Quaid to show us his Fox mods? Are you willing to show us some mods there on your Fox?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, so Fox, I'm assuming you've got quite a bit of offense on this dude.
Yeah. So, well, the trick is his health. He gets a 5% offense bonus for his health. So, crit damage all the way up, and then his health is as high as you can get it. And that way you can get his physical offense above 4K. If it's above 4K, he's going to be hitting pretty hard.
He's going to be almost one-shotting Zalbars. That's pretty intense.
Pretty much.
That's pretty intense. Okay, cool. So there's the mods. All right, let's go in. It looks like they're saying the screen might have frozen. Are you just sitting there on the screen though?
Hold on. How about now?
Yeah, we're showing it the Grand Arena screen. Try heading it. Yep, you're good now. All right, let's do the next battle.
Okay.
All right, so that was almost sweaty, but now we got a first order team. First order and Kira.
Kira, I usually like to take in JTR.
Okay. JTR Haldo and BB-8. Interesting. Oh, I guess it froze and they never end up seeing the mods. We'll show them next time. All right, so he's going to clear the taunt on L3. And, yeah, probably want to take out Vandor first. I'm going to say
yes.
I support that decision. All right. Haldo's taking some damage, but she's okay. You want to keep the Terminator off L3, I'm guessing. Avoid that taunt returning.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That looks like a pretty tanky Vandor Chewbacca.
It is.
Yeah, look at all that health he still has. Thank goodness JTR is going to be able to clear the taunt again. Another big hit on the Vandor.
Ooh, I was hoping for it.
You were hoping. You were hoping for the mollywop. You were hoping for the mollywop, weren't you? Hashtag mollywop. Oh, man. Haldo's in trouble. Ooh, heard a strip.
Yeah, kill that thing.
My gosh. I like the move to hold the Terminator strip. Oh, no. Haldo's taken out of the battle. Vandor Chewbacca's hanging by a thread. Oh my goodness. Did we just lose you for a little bit? There we go.
Yeah.
Zalbar's taken out.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear. And apologies for a bit of a less than optimal picture on the gameplay. We're doing the best we can to get Quaid's gameplay over here. All right, so this should be a win, but talk to me, Quaid. Are you feeling disappointed about losing Haldo in that match?
Yes, I'm very disappointed. I don't like that. I mean, a win's a win, but I like to finish with his, perfect banners. And unfortunately, when you lose somebody, then you don't.
Yeah, especially at these higher galactic power brackets. And I'm starting to feel this even in my bracket for people who do decide to set defense. That if you... I'm not bitter! If you do miss like just one banner, or just a couple banners, not necessarily the protection, but especially when you lose a character, it can make a huge difference in the outcome of the battle. So,
huge.
Based on, are you gonna go in and show us your Fox mods?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the Fox mods. Look at that, all gear 12 plus, or all 6E. Oh my goodness, that is so sexy.
Yeah, so you just want to make sure his physical damage is above 4K. I mean, as long as you get crit damage up 222%, and then, health, offense, that's all you need. Some good health secondary.
He's like, that's all you need. You just need, 276 mods.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Just get good. Just get good with 270 freaking 6 mods.
Just like Brumner says, just get good, man.
Just get good. Yeah, just get good. Just open your wallet, get good. Oh, man. All right, so we got first order left.
We do. I checked their mods earlier, and he's a lot slower. So I'm just in a mirror match. I did not set my first order on defense.
Wow, interesting. See, that's an automatic set for me. First order every time.
It usually is. It usually is, but that's the thing. It's like I set it all the time. So I had a weird strategy for setting the defense this time.
Yeah.
So it did not include first order.
I'm genuinely curious. Nick in the chat says my sister ruined Urza's Grand Arena. How does that apply to Urza at all? That's a video I did a long time ago now. So please do explain. So when you guys are looking at, I want to see if I'm in line with what you're thinking is, Quaid. But when I'm looking at first order mods, some indicators I'm looking at are, of course, the speed. But I'm also looking at Kylo Ren's tenacity. Because if he's a very high tenacity Kylo Ren, he can be a lot more challenging to take down.
Very much. You can't get, like, especially if you go in there with JT, then you can't get the exposes. And then, of course, that just completely wrecks you.
I almost feel like going against, I mean, it's different now with the rework, right? But going against First Order with Finn or any team that relies on debuffs at all is just not a good idea.
Usually not. No.
Ooh, take him. Boom! Kylo Ren taken out by Kylo Ren.
That's right.
This feels like that Spider-Man meme to me where it's like, it's you. No, it's you. All right, so he's keeping crew pinned down. In no doubt that's to avoid the taunt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just want to get out in front, keep him pinned down, and then try to take out the other two. Usually First Order Stormtrooper. I tried to take him out first, but it just happened that time where I could take out OG Kylo quicker.
There you go. And you got to think here, you could almost just put this on auto, but I think you're probably wanting to babysit it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. No, thank you for saying that. I forgot.
Hey, it's okay, man. All right, 53 banners. Very nice. And as the comments say, you make it look easy, Mr. Quaid.
Well, when you've been, let's see, I think I've been playing 2.5 years. Yeah.
2.5 years.
Ooh, look at this guy.
Oh, he did put his Revan back there. And first, oh, wow. And he's got his Phoenix and some Jin revive action with Scarif Rebel Pathfinder and Cholo. Interesting choice. So you probably have your own Revan, right?
I do. I did not put him on defense, so we're good there.
That's cheeky. That is. Am I
right? It is.
Now, are you
here's the thing.
Go ahead.
I like seeing when people set their Revan on defense, because that tells me that that now I know you're not going to clear me.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, well, if that's one of the best offenses in the game right now. So if you're going to put that on defense, it's a great defensive team. Don't get me wrong, but
right.
Now you've shortchanged yourself, the way I see it.
Right. And if anybody, I think I saw somebody in the chat mention, if anyone's wondering why we're showing somebody else's Grand Arena, we've got about 400 people here more than when I was explaining this. But my Grand Arena, I'm just going to go over and show you mine. This is a live look at my Grand Arena. My opponent decided to set no defense. Don't be that guy. If you hit join, set defense. And he thinks he's protesting Grand Arena, which I think is just as effectively done by not joining at all. Or writing a post on Reddit. There's plenty of room for that. But anyway, I've got my guildmate and friend here, Quaid, who's in the 5 million bracket, one of our guild experts. And he has so willingly volunteered to show his gameplay because I want to have a Grand Arena stream every attack phase. So just a quick summary of why we are having why we are having this flavor of stream, and I think it's a really unique opportunity. So Quaid, quick question as you get ready to attack again. I did see a couple people asking if they could see defense. Let's talk defense for a little bit. Now, I'm not going to ask you to show your back wall.
Okay.
I'm not going to show my back wall, but here, I'll show mine first because some people are asking. So here's what I placed on defense. I did have my Kylo Ren, my First Order team. I did save them. My Bounty Hunters and some Nightsisters. And then I also have Bastila here with Bastila with Ezra and Old Ben. I really like that team. And then just a General Kenobi, Barristan and 5s, and then Kira Nest and L3. So that was my front wall, and too bad we won't be able to see how it did. And then Quaid, are you willing to talk through your front wall a bit?
Yeah, sure. So the top front, I set an Aura Singh team. She gives stealth to bounty hunter attackers at the start of battle. So I paired her with Imbo and a slow Nest. So when they go into battle, all they're going to see is Nest. And, Aura and Imbo, they're not going to be able to get to.
Interesting.
Nightsisters, and then an Old Republic team, which is pretty standard these days. And then at the bottom, I set Tarkin lead with Vader and Thrawn. It's just a speed team.
Right.
I think I got my Thrawn up to, he's at 314. And then with the with the 30 speed from Tarkin, he'd be at 344. So,
all that
good
gold.
luck with that. Yeah, good luck with that.
Anytime you click on a character, I'm just like, gold. I love gold.
There's no gold on Jango.
Hey, wow, he's got to be like the only character without gold mods on him.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So why Jango gold?
He adds the 30 speed, and also he can put down burning, which when he's in the leader slot, it acts like daze, so they're not gaining any bonus turn meter. So you add 30 speed to Bosk. Mine's sitting at 300, so now he's at 330.
300. 330 Bosk. So how are you going to beat that taunt? You're not going to beat that taunt. And you got the 2 Zetas on it, so you can't just dispel it right away with a Thrawn. You're going to fracture, it's going to come right back. So, yeah, that's dirty. I like your logic there on the speed. We got some questions in the chat, by the way. What's your fastest speed secondary?
Ooh.
Do you know? I guess you can filter it, right? Oh, we're going to see it. We're not just going to hear it. We're going to see it.
It's probably that one, 27. That crit damage mod I have on Revan.
That's pretty dirty.
27 speed.
It's pretty dirty. All right, let's do another battle.
Okay.
Let's go. We've teased everyone enough with your amazing mods. You're being called a crazy Dutch bastard, by the way.
I'm Dutch. My last name's O'Connor. I'm Irish. Thank you.
Ooh.
So, I like to. So at this point, I don't go for the back row yet. I go down here to the bottom, and I want to see what's behind door number 2.
What is behind door number 2? See, to Quaid, it's just a game show. And if you've got in there, you've paused on us, just so you know. I don't know if there's something you did. Oh, there we go. I think I've got you.
How's that? Okay.
Yep, I got you.
My screensaver keeps coming on, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, take that screensaver off. All right. So, you're going for which team?
I'm going to go for these bounty hunters.
Okay. And what are you going to use? A Palpatine team against them, or with Thrawn?
No.
Or, okay. Talk me through it.
I'm gonna use. I have a tricky little team I like to use.
A tricky? Is this a trade secret? Are you scared to share this?
It's a Gen lead.
Okay.
Gen lead. Yeah, with Chewie and Revan.
I'm excited to see this. So while you attack this, tell us why this works.
Well, I mean, it's basically the Chewie and Revan show,
Sure.
But the Gen lead is nice for getting a little extra exposes.
Turn meter removal and maybe an insurance policy too, huh? Interesting. Okay. See, you know what I really like about this team is that CLS is free to be used elsewhere. That's really nice. That's
what I like to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, damn you.
Oh, man.
It'll be all right.
Someone in the chat was asking what your galactic power is. It's over 5 million. We're in the 5 million bracket here. Ooh, see, and you can see what happens when you get caught behind a Bosk taunt. That just sucks. Oh, that execute could have sucked. The contract is fulfilled. Come on, Quaid. Take Bosk out. There we go. Bosk is taken out. Fortunately, you've got Han and Chewie here, which will very much help burn through those. Oh, he's asking me what my galactic power is. Oh, I'm in the 4 million bracket. I'm at about 4.1. And then we got somebody else saying it's just a mobile game. Now, something I want to talk about this a little bit. Quaid, do you feel like this is just a mobile game?
Well, it is, but it's also more than that.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you put into it, really.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, sometimes people say, and you can queue up your next battle. I'm just going to talk about this for just a little bit. But a lot of people say, it's just a mobile game. And I think, well, yeah, I mean, it is, but at the same time, this is a game that I've been playing for 3 years, every single day. I haven't missed a day. And so, and the people that I've met playing this game, I mean, Quaid, just with our community, how much time we spend on voice chats, just shooting the breeze with each other, giving each other crap, oodling over Quaid's gold mods. This game to me it's a lot more than just a dumb mobile game. This isn't no Angry Birds. There's a lot more than that to me. So anyway, I just want to call that out because I feel like while it's a mobile game, I don't think it does it an injustice to cast it aside as a mere mobile game, in my opinion. So okay, so you're gonna do Bastila with Wampa against this.
Yes. Basti and Wampa, man. It's the new Rex Wampa, in my opinion.
The new Rex Wampa. Okay, I like it. I've set a team similar to this on defense before. And it can be pretty dirty. And I really like, by the way, that you are utilizing mace here.
Then I'm utilizing what?
Mace.
Mace?
Yeah.
He's got that dispel,
And Ramon, the original commenter, is saying he was answering a question. He wasn't knocking that it was a mobile game. Okay, cool. I wasn't meaning to yell at him. I see that comment every once in a while. I'm like, well, I mean, technically it's a mobile game, but it's a mobile game I really freaking like.
That Ayla Secura is really screwing my world up.
There you go. You got a stun on her, but Bastila takes it right off. And old Ben is taunting. Oof. This is a chess match. Do you have both Zetas on your Wampa?
I do.
Okay. Ooh, can you take her out? Oh, so close. One more hit should do it. But Mace is terrible. There we go. All right, there. Now you should be good from here.
This stuns, man. Ayla can really screw things up.
I really like the idea of having Bastila call. Oh, I think your screensaver went on. Oh, no, it didn't. I really like the idea of Bastila calling Wampa. That's dirty. That is just straight dirty. Charles in the chat asks, are y'all being mean to Cubs lately? Well, fortunately, this stream, nobody can be mean to me because I'm not attacking. Oh, there you go. Nice. Nice win. 53 banners. Well played.
Yeah. I was happy. It didn't start out well, but...
And we've got, by the way, Quaid, if you're not paying attention, you have now live 736 people watching and critiquing your gameplay. And I
really wish you hadn't said that.
Wait, if it makes you feel any better, they to date in the stream for the whole duration of 34 minutes of this stream, I don't think I've seen one critique of your gameplay. So I think we can concretely say that Quaid is better at this game than me.
Well,
he just laughs. He's
I'm
like, yeah, well, that's kind of obvious.
This is like one of, I don't know, to me, it's like I usually take more time. Like I'll spend like an hour just on the front wall, and then like maybe tomorrow morning, work on the back territories. Like I take my time with it usually.
Right.
So.
Well, the legends of Quaid are fun to view as we see you just methodically take apart this defense. You haven't used your Revan yet. You haven't used your Palpatine. You haven't used your Traya yet. I think you're going to be fine. So, who's the last team here again?
It's a Nightsister team. It's Daka with Zombie and Acolyte, and it's not the Daka lead. The Daka lead's pretty good actually, but that Zombie, I don't like to screw around with her.
Right.
So I'm probably going to take my Traya in.
Yeah. See, and this is so. Hold up. Do you have your Grievous? Did you farm it?
I have. Yeah, I have Grievous. Yeah.
Did you? You may or may not have set him somewhere. Okay, I won't push the issue. But I'm curious if people start using Grievous on offense, that kind of frees up your Traya team to take other teams, because I think that he should, in theory, work pretty well against Nightsisters, right?
He should, but mine's not really ready for prime time.
He's not ready for the prime time TV.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sounds like Urza is streaming at the same time as me, so if anyone's watching both streams, tell Urza I say hi, and then I'm sorry that I'm streaming at the same time as him. Ultimately, we all got the same attack phase, and I'm going to stream when I can, he's going to stream when he can.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta say, I've got nothing but respect for the man, the Lobot King himself. So, okay, so I like so you don't need to worry about Tal's in here, which is nice. But Daka, I'm trying to remember what Daka leadership does. She's not bad.
She gives 50% defense and something else. I can't remember. But it's a good lead. And, you pair him with Zombie and Acolyte, which is a great duo.
We're getting comments in the chat that just say Cubs greater than, or sorry, it says Quaid greater than Cubs. Just the greater than sign. You're going to have to start a YouTube channel after this, man. You're going to get like 30,000 subs overnight, my friend.
We'll see.
Quaid's like, I'm not about that YouTube life. It's tonight or nothing. Or tonight and then nothing. We'll see, though. Maybe Quaid, tell me how you feel about this, but maybe you can be my contingency plan for if anybody else decides not to set defense.
That sounds great.
Okay, so now the petition is for Quaid to take over the channel.
Jesus, really?
You guys don't even love me. You're on my channel. You don't even love me. We got a donation, $5. Dale Norwood loves me. He says both.
$5.
Yeah, $5. He says both. How many refreshers per day you doing for Darth Revan farm/prep? So that's a good question, Quaid. I have a feeling you might have those guys 7-starred already. Ooh, there's a Traya. He put his Traya and his Revan. Ooh.
Yeah. That's good. I like seeing that, because now I know that I could literally screw everything up and still win, because he's not going to clear me with his Traya and Revan on D. I can show you my old Republic real quick.
Yeah, why don't you do that, and I'll show mine in a minute.
Yeah, they're all 7-star.
There you go. So Quaid, he is not doing any refreshes right now because he is set. And let's see where mine are at before you do your next battle. Okay. I am not set yet, but I am getting close. Here is my Grand Arena, a live look at my Grand Arena again. See, we're about 200 more than when I last explained this. But my opponent set no defense. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. But that, again, I mean, I'm grateful in some ways because that led us to have Quaid on the stream. And again, Quaid, thank you so much for coming. So here's, let's see here. I've got some things okay, we started a reward, and look at this. I got some rewards for rank 46 because I just took a 0 in this last raid. All right, so here is my Old Republic. You can see them in my favorites right now. So Bash the Fallen, I'm at 63 out of 100. I took her up to 50, and then I'm just farming her shards just slowly now. I kind of got her in slow farm because I think we got time. Karth, I'm blitzing as fast as I can. I'm doing 3 refreshes from him every day. And then I'm also grabbing his shards whenever they show up in the store right now because I did have 30,000 crystals banked. You can see now I'm down to 20,000. So I have burned through 10,000 since these guys went farmable. Canderous, I'm getting close. I'm at 70 out of 100. Why don't we do... let's do one battle. Did we get it? Should have waited. But I'm not in a rush on him because I'm at, let's see here. I'm at 70, so I'm going to be fine on him. Juhani, I am sitting at 44 out of 85. I'm doing the same for her, 3 refreshes a day. And then I'm also grabbing her shards whenever they show up in shipments for now. And I think that should probably get me there. I should have waited for the packs, better value. You know what? Maybe. Maybe. But the thing about it is I just don't like the RNG of I buy 5 packs and then that caps off my Bastila Fallen, and then every pull I get Bastila Fallen, and it's wasted packs. And so I would rather just farm the shards and be good to go. And if it costs me a little more crystals at the end of the day, at least I know that I'm ready. Plus, I kind of want to be ready on day one. As a content creator, and this is all, again, this is highly speculatory. We don't know for a fact that this is happening. It just seems very, 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 very likely. But as a content creator, I want to be there on day one. Assuming it's Darth Revan comes out, I want to be there the hour that it starts with all the characters ready and unlock him and start testing him out. So.
Oh yeah. Just a tip for people. You can, if you're taking first in arena and fleet arena, you get 900 crystals a day.
Right.
If you save them up throughout the week, you can buy these characters ahead of time out of shipments with your payout. You really don't have to spend any of your own money on it.
Now, again, I will be the devil's advocate for you because I know they're going to be in the comments, but it's not as easy as just taking first in fleet and arena, Mr. Quaid.
That's true.
But if you can, it's definitely the way. If once you get there, it gets easier to manage it because then you get the crystals, right? And if you can manage that, that's how I saved up all these crystals. I was taking first in fleet every day and in arena, and then I might have bought a chest of crystals as well. Yeah. I'm not. Look, for the longest time on this channel, I told everyone that I was free to play, and that was true. For the most part, I bought little things here and there, which some people thought, you spend 1 cent on this game, you're not free to play, and that's fine. So maybe I haven't been free to play ever, but for the longest time, it was like maybe $10, once every other month.
So what forced your hand? What caused you to spend money?
You did, Quaid. I looked at your mods and I was like, Mr. Quaid, look, I gotta be like this guy. This is my new sensei. No, so it's a combo of a couple things, actually. Number one is I did have, when I actually, I got Revan technically free to play. Technically, depends on how you guys want to look at it. But we had the live stream, right? And the joke was made, you guys donate to Cubs Revan Fund. I did not start this. Arnold the Mobile Gamer started this. I never asked for it. If anybody missed it. But then one thing led to another, and all of a sudden Arnold the Mobile Gamer are dancing on the stream, telling everyone to donate for me to get Revan. And a couple people dropped like $100, and all of a sudden I had enough money to get Revan. And so it was kind of a big dilemma, at the time where I was like, I don't know if I feel good about this. Should I refund the donations? I can't refund them because YouTube literally won't allow you to. Should I, donate them for somebody else to get Revan, or donate the money to charity? And then my wife looked at me and she's like, look, they gave you the money for that. They wouldn't have given you the money for anything else. So you owe it to them to get that character. And some people disagreed with that, but ultimately that's what I decided to do. And so there was something about that moment, though, because I did actually have to spend my own money, because you actually don't see a YouTube donation money until like a month and a half from when the stream is, roughly, depending on what time of month you do it. And so I wasn't going to see any of that donation money for a long time. And so I had to, but the event was coming up. And so I actually did have to go in and spend my own money on the event. And even though it was technically going to be somebody else's money that they gave to me for Revan, it like did something psychologically to me where I was like, oh, okay. Well, if I want this, I could just buy it. And the second part of it was that we had our test accounts taken away from Capital Games. They're no longer supporting those test accounts. And to me, I realized in that, you know what? The test accounts were always kind of a la-la land. I still really like them for tournaments, and we have them back now, or at least an abbreviated version of them. Kind of hard to explain. But I like having them for tournaments. But I think it's just so much better if I'm showing you guys my live account instead of a test account la-la land. And so it just kind of occurred, and Arnold and I talked about this a lot, and other creators, that if I invest in these characters for the channel. It's just better for you guys. I'm not going to be able to buy every single marquee character, but I'm more comfortable investing my finances into this game just so that I can be more equipped to adequately cover the game for my own account, instead of, some random dev build that I've been given. So that was a really long-winded answer to your question, but does that explain it?
No, I totally agree. Yeah.
This is all the things that I tell myself to make myself feel better about spending money on a phone game.
it's however you want to rationalize it. It's up to you.
Hey, we had a $5 donation in the stream. Ryan Barnett, I recognize you. I've seen you commenting on my videos a lot, I think. Some of you guys, I see your names and I'm like, oh yeah, they comment. He says, first in arena is easy, and fleet arena is easy, even as a free to play. First, he's a 1.8 million galactic power, a year from 400K. It's possible. That's from an old shard in both squad and fleet. So yeah, it's definitely possible. What matters is what is your priority. If you prioritize it, you can get there. You do the research, you get there. If you don't prioritize it, you won't get there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Should we hit this back wall?
Yes, let's do it. You want to see the big show?
Okay, so we got two big shows. We have got Traya and we've got Revan. So what are you going to do?
We've got Traya down here. I already used mine, so I'll have to come up with something for that.
You're going to have to do some voodoo magic down there, aren't you?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But but this Revan, I can go in and I can check his speed. He's at 323.
That's pretty good speed. Is he's gonna go first?
Let's find out.
How fast is your Revan?
I'm pretty sure mine is one faster.
Oh, you dog. Oh, but see, if I've got a 323 speed Revan, I feel like I've got the first move every time. Every time.
Every time. Except this time.
Except this time. So you're going to mirror match it?
I am. I'm going to mirror match it. And hopefully it doesn't fall apart on me.
Well, because you got the first direct focus, you're going to be able to throw off his groove. Man, look at that. 1 point faster. I'm curious what you do next here. Okay, so you're going to spread the buffs. You're going to do battle meditation.
I'm going to let his Yoda go crazy.
Dude, isn't it so annoying when you just watch Yoda just literally manhandle your entire team?
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Unapologetically. You like the abuse?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you're Quaid, right?
Yeah. Well, when I'm battling, it's hard for me to talk to you, Cubs.
Hey, you do your thing. I'll commentate on what you're doing. And I'm glad you said that, because this is something to bring up that maybe Quaid will appreciate more than ever now, is when you are live streaming and people are watching your gameplay and you are also expected to discuss what you're doing, it can be pretty tough. And so, Quaid, there's no judgment on my part. I totally understand. I'm a little more used to it, considering what I do. But there has definitely been plenty of times where I'm commentating on a stream and I'm just, trying to keep the show going, talking about my attack strategy, what my moves are without getting timed out, and it can really screw me up. So, all right, I think your screen might have froze. Okay, we're back. We're back. You're good. All right, so Quaid has got Revan open. He's exhausted Savior. Revan almost taken out, but Revan's going to heal. He's got direct focus. He says, screw this. I'm going to take Revan out. They're taking his Revan out, but Jolie will be able to revive. This is the moment where Quaid is very grateful he took his own Jolie into the match. I am confident he will revive Revan now. And fortunately, Jolie had his revive on cooldown. Now he's going to steal some buffs. The decision is to spread them to the rest of the team. Some AoE action. He selects Yoda for the turn. Yoda's going to do some freaky deaky action. I forget what that move's called. The one that never takes Terminator off freaking Jolee. Now that it's a race to take Jolee out before he brings back Revan. And if the Revan comes back into the match, he's gonna direct focus. I think you do. He does Revan. Okay, I'm honest. I probably would have done Jolee there. I think it's time, but that might be smarter than what I would have done, because if he can kill Revan fast enough, then Jolee's going to remain on cooldown, and hopefully he will have enough time to take out Jolee before he comes back off cooldown, and then he'll be taking less damage in the process. So that's probably the rationale. All right. Great. Oh, my gosh. Yoda! But, his own Jolee is off cooldown. He is going to ignore the revive. He's going to go straight for the jugular. Oh, not so lucky. And Jolee is back in the green. He's almost to full health. He's got the foresight on him again. Yoda's putting the pressure on his own Jolee. Quaid, you don't feel like you have to say anything. You've got to focus, brother. You got to focus. You've got 1 minute left. Oh, my goodness. This is getting dirty. It is getting down to crunch time. We have got to get out that Jolee. Direct focus is going to be able to increase the cooldown. He has got Jolee almost to the yellow. Now he's in the yellow. He's at about 40% health. He's going to take Yoda here. Yoda's going to take him down to the red. The counter's going to take him back to the yellow. AoE action. Yoda turn. Yoda's going to be able to take some buffs. Yoda's going to take out Jolee, and he is going to put it on auto, and he's going to be able to win with just about probably 40 seconds on the clock by the time he takes Yoda out. Man!
That was close.
That was a good match. I have to say. I have to apologize, Quaid. I was trying to get you to talk there, and I think that probably pushed the time more than it should have if you were by yourself.
Yeah.
Woo.
Feel like I did about 40 squats.
Quaid, I just want you to know that while you were sweating bullets, 931 people at home were also sweating bullets with you.
Oh man, that's a tough mirror match.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the mirror match, and then boil it down to just 3. Oh man, Patrick McGee, I have to say that your comment just made me laugh really hard, but I can't read it out loud.
What did he say?
I can't read it out loud. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you when we're beating Team Instinct in our territory war. How about that?
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Cubs would have lost. I don't know. I mean, I do mirror matches all day. I probably would have been in a
Why are they being so hard on you?
Oh, I think it's a combination of some people really do think I suck at the game. and other people, it's just a meme that, every once in a while I struggle. And I yell at the chat when they yell at me. And anyway. Let's just say that I have never on my channel professed to be the best at attack strategy in the whole game. Nick is desperate for a shout out. Nick wants me to say goodnight. Quaid, will you tell Nick goodnight so he can go to bed?
Good night, Nick. Sweet dreams.
So, anyway, but you know what I love about this? Because while you figure out what you're doing, because I really have attack strategy when it gets to deep into my roster and not the teams that I'm using every single day. It stresses me out a bit. But Grand Arena has really forced me to study the game on a deeper level than I ever have, especially having you guys on the stream to call this out. And so I have been working harder than ever at my attack strategy for Grand Arena. And so I really appreciate, actually, those of you that are, yell at me in the stream. I think some people, you probably get a little unreasonable. Like, come on, it's just a game and nobody's perfect. But that said, I also appreciate the pressure because it has really motivated me to improve. All right, so you're taking Krennic with Death Trooper and Shore Trooper against Jin. And you can focus, good sir. I will commentate for you. We're not going to use Deathmark yet. We're going to do a basic, and we're fortunately able to land a stun and ability block on Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. This is going to be an interesting thing to manage here because you've got 2 revivers on the team. Actually, 3 revivers on the team, so you're going to need to take everybody out. Fortunately, I think Deathmark should work indefinitely once you've taken 1 person out, even if somebody comes back, making it back to 3, right?
Yes.
So that should help burn through this team faster. And so Quaid is making the decision to focus on Pathfinder. Nope, back to Jin. And Jin is probably the most squishy one on the team. There we go. Should take her out. There we go. Fortunately, oh, there's our first revive. So let's take Jin out again. There we go. Jin's taken out. Should be pretty good. All those bonus attacks, because these are rebel characters from Death Trooper, is definitely going to help in this match, I think. And no Deathmark. Tell me why no Deathmark. The healing immunity.
I just haven't needed it yet.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Okay. So there we go. Ability block on Han. That's probably smart. Is he going to pull it out? There's the Deathmark taken out. And then there we go. That should be pretty good. Scarif Rebel Pathfinder can revive himself, but he's not able to revive teammates. So
right.
I'm trying to remember. He has a buff on him. He comes back, right?
Yeah, if he has a buff on him, he'll come back with 15% health. But if he can't get the buff, he ain't coming back.
Zachary Robinson says this is a sports commentator. I have to say, I don't have an aspiration to be a sports commentator, but it is like a unrealistic dream of mine. Like in another life, in some other reality, I am a sports commentator commentating on football. I would love that. That would be so fun. But doing the tournaments have really kind of pushed me to work on commentary for this game, and I think it's really fun. You know who else is really good at commentary is Urzatron. Urzatron is really fun to listen. Have you watched him before?
I have. I really enjoy watching his streams. They're hilarious.
I gotta say, Urzatron, this is not a plug that he asked me to do, but he is my new favorite content creator in this game. I think he's criminally unsubbed too, so everybody go to Urzatron's channel. Just type in Urzatron, Urzatron, SWGoH. Type him in. He's probably streaming right now. He's probably drunk as heck. Go over and subscribe to him because his streams are freaking hilarious. So, all right, who do you got left? You still got Traya, right?
I do. Well, I was going through. I got this Phoenix team I need to take out.
That can be dirty. How are their mods? Oh, and Foster. Sorry, I missed a $5 donation. Foster than you. Yay stream. Yay Foster than you. $5. Thank you.
Awesome. So they're modded fairly well. And he's got the Zetas on them. Hera's, Ezra, and Zeb, which can be tough.
Oh, and I did have a comment in the stream. We need another World Cup. I'm working on it. Fortunately, right now, what I'm in the works on in the immediate future, I do have our top 25 list for the month of February finalized. I know the results. I've got the results in hand. But I'm not going to share them to you now because I'm going to make a video. We're going to show that. And then my top 25 pollsters voted on a, you heard it here first, duos tournament. We're going to do a duos tournament this year, or this month. And that will be sometime later this week. And then next month, I'm going to start working on the next iteration of the Galaxy of Heroes World Cup. This time, it is going to be communities of guilds working together instead of countries. So Shadowlands is going to have a team.
Awesome.
And Shadowlands is obviously going to win it all.
You damn right we will.
All right, so you chose to take an interesting team here. Leia, Pathfinder, and C-3PO. So if you can talk through the team without getting too distracted.
I'll give it a shot. You basically... Oh, shit, I should have stealthed there. Basically, you use Leia as a gun, you know, and Scarif is back there to soak up the damage. And I'm trying to get Ezra out of there because he's a huge source of damage.
And I just got to call out my friend... my opponent is in the stream, the one who did not set any defense. So everybody, tag him in the chat right now and yell at him for not setting defense. Do it nicely, though. I'm sure he's a good guy. But dang it, I wish I had some attacking to do. Oh, man. So, Scarif Rebel Pathfinder looks to be close to in trouble, but he will revive because he's got some buffs right now.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, this team, once you figure out how to use it, it is a really nice little team.
Oh, he wasn't my opponent. He was asking if this was somebody else. So he's now getting hate for nothing. I'm so sorry, buddy. I read your comment wrong. You're so mean. He's being framed. Oh, that's good. Oh, the injustice. All right, 52 banners. Quaid, you have had like 51 or 52 banners in almost every single match.
Yeah, I'm actually disappointed in that. I'd like to get 54, but
first world problems, man. First world problems.
Yeah, exactly. First world problems. Mm-hmm.
Hashtag blame Cubs in the chat.
Oh,
Ramon
this is a
says
Zeta.
He still hates him. Oh, Zeta Gar.
This is a Zeta Gar.
So
yeah.
This is a Zeta that I think many people might regret, but he's making use of it.
Yeah, I'm sure he regrets it.
Do you have a Zeta Gar?
I do not. I almost Zeta'd him. Thank God I did not.
You know, one of my patrons, Dahlia Bumcover, the legendary. He was advised. I'm gonna expose one of our old friends here. He was advised by the one and only Crazy Excuses to Zeta his Gar, and he has held a grudge ever since.
Oh, I bet.
Because I think he did it. Oh man. Hashtag blame Cubs. We can make that a thing, okay? Hashtag blame. Everyone misses Crazy. Everyone, F in the chat. F to pay respects for Crazy Excuses, who can no longer YouTube, because she is working at Capital Games. But I do talk to her every once in a while. She's doing really well. She loves her job, and she's promised me that we're gonna have a rework for Mace within the next quarter. I'm just kidding. Oh, there we go. Crazy. If you are in the chat, lots of respects are being paid for you in the form of the letter F. What a meme. Did you play that game, by the way, Quaid? Do you know what that's from?
Which game?
It's a Call of Duty game. I'm trying to remember which one. But it's the funniest thing. You're in a funeral scene for one of your fellow fallen comrades. And it actually tells you in the game to press F to pay respects. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, man. You're about to lose your POW.
I know. It's not. I'm not enjoying this.
There we go. We got the taunt on Finn. That'll help. This is
finally got a stun.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, you got the healing. That's gonna help. Oh, Palpatine. Sidious. Take out Super Commando. Come on. You know, this is maybe one of the first battles I've ever seen Super Commando in. I remember when that character came out and I was like, why would I farm this? Still one of the more perplexing characters. I think Gar and Super Commando, some of the least desired characters in this game that were marquee characters. Don't you think?
I would agree with that. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you think. You think about this. You gotta get the banners, man. There you go. That started to look dicey a bit, but you got Poe healed all the way back to 100%. Sidious is at 100%, and Finn is at 100%.
Yeah.
No protection bonus though, so only 51 banners.
No, that battle went south quick.
Patrick McGee's like, this Zeta's kicking ass. Oh yeah,
it is.
That Gar Zeta.
I was counting on Zeta Finn being able to stun, and it would not stick.
Does Gar have any tenacity in his kit?
I don't think so. It's like defense and counter chance. But
Trevor asked, would you do a World Cup with YouTubers picking teams? That would be really cool, but it'd probably just be hard to get that many YouTubers in on the same video. Scheduling would be a nightmare. So, is it just Traya remaining?
It's just Traya. Traya is all that remains.
This is the grand finale. So her mods are looking... What were her mods like?
Got some gold ones on there. Looks like offense.
Offense is
So
good.
she's gonna,
96 speed added.
She's going to be hitting hard. And she's pretty tanky.
Oh, and a question in the chat. Will we be able to live stream the draft? And yes. So that's actually part of my goal in having it be a... oh, man. Somebody's asking me to do a high stream. I'm sorry. I don't smoke pot. That's funny. I've never had that request before. But anyway, that's one of the reasons why I want to do a community World Cup where instead of countries, it's communities, is because then it's easier to get people on and have it be like, have at least one representative from each community represent their community, be there to draft live. So we could do the whole draft in like an hour. And so that's going to be the plan. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to my Twitter. I'll announce a little bit about that, but we'll figure out how to get that going. So what's your choice against Traya? And I don't live in Utah. Man. I live in Arizona. All right, go ahead.
Man, I'm really, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to put in here.
That was a surprising choice for him. You've got your Bass of the Fallen. What's your Sith looking like right now? You've got your own Traya already used. Well, you do have Palpatine, Bass the Fallen.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if that would do it.
Do you have your Imperial Probe droid? Maybe you do a suicide mission? Do you think you have a team that can one-shot it?
I don't. I don't think I can one-shot it.
Fortunately, though, my personal feeling based on how your Grand Arena has played out is if he had Revan and Traya both on defense, this guy has no prayer of full clearing you.
No, I don't think he will.
And if he does, he's going to do it with some battles that are like, or some matchups that are 3, 4, 5 battles deep.
I'm going to try it with this Palpatine and Fallen Basti and Sith Trooper and see what happens.
Okay.
This is probably going to go south real quick.
Okay. We got hashtag Cubs fan high live stream. Sorry, guys. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. All right. Ooh, you get the first turn. That is courtesy of a well-modded Palpatine. And the debate is to shock or to stun. Stuns don't do anything. Ugh. If stuns did something, that would feel so much better right now.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? Like, if only we could stun. Only Gear 11 Savage. What a scrub. Wow, see, now you're getting hate. As soon as you start losing, the hate comes. Here it comes, everyone. Ooh, that was fortunate that they Cyan did not attack your Palpatine there. John Schroeder says he loves, or Shonder says he loves the streams. Thanks, John. John, you know what? I love you, man. I love you. And I'm not high. Oh, Cubs, have you ever tried Dungeons and Dragons? Is that what D&D means? Dungeons and Dragons? No, I've not. This team is not hitting as hard as I thought they would.
No.
You're living a lot longer than I thought. I thought you would at least have somebody gone by now.
Oh, it's coming. I'm sure.
Ooh, you're 2 cooldowns from your healing ability, and you're not able to attack where you want to. Oof. Yeah, wisely probably using the basic. But then,
use the basic.
Then again,
use the basic.
you get now they're asking me to do a nude stream. What's up with you guys? You get the offense up though, right? Oh no!
Ooh. Boy.
Oof. Big oof. Nude stream for patrons only. Could you imagine advertising that? How many people are gonna patron me if I promise a nude stream? No, better question. How many people are gonna unpatron me? Oh, press F to pay respects for Quaid's Palpatine team. Press F to pay respects. Okay. Quaid, I didn't think we'd see this. So, do you think it's time to try some Imperial Probe Trooper action or Probe Droid?
Yeah, we could do that. We could see what happens. Actually, let me check something first. Let me see what he...
Ooh, that is more, isn't it?
That's pretty high. We can still try it.
It's more than... Hey, wait. Let me add it up for you. Because it does 900... Or 99,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
99,999, and that is 69,995 plus 36,928, which is 106. So you got to strip off about 7,000 damage from Sith Trooper before you could theoretically do the Mollywop. And so I think you could probably try it. You just got to make sure that you lay a couple hits on him first.
Yeah, let's see what we can do here.
But if Traya gives him the protection up, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Traya get the protection up. So I mean, maybe you wait and try to use it on Scion. If he's got the taunt over there, then you might be forced to use it on Scion anyway. You might want to check him first. How high is Scion?
Yeah, he's only 90, 91, 92.
Yeah. That's also pretty close, though. If he gets protection up, you might be in trouble with him. Eden left a $2 donation saying, "For good luck, Quaid." I hate to say it, Quaid, but I'm going to take that $2.
I don't blame you.
If I ever see you, I will buy you a soda for that $2. How about that? Next time you come to Arizona, you come say hi. All right. Here we go. Ooh, I didn't see how much damage we did over there. But
it wasn't much.
Yeah, but what do you think? You're going to focus on Scion, try to give him the good old Mollywop treatment? Oh, Traya doing us favors. Hopefully getting us down to health taken off. Oh, it's too bad you didn't take... If we could have had Palpatine in here, then you could have had it right out the gate, right, with his health steal. Oh, there we go. We got some off of him. Oh, held by hatred! No! It's too early. I think there's enough off Sith Trooper, though. He has a little
he's got the protection up, too. We're going to wait. We're going to wait.
I think that's probably the best choice, because he did have the protection up, huh? Oh, dang. You're frozen on my screen.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay,
right.
I think you're good on Sith Trooper.
God damn it! I thought I targeted... Oh, I had the wrong guy targeted.
Oh, I was like, bad. What is he doing? Oh, no! Yeah,
that was my bad.
Oh, that is the worst. That is literally the worst.
I fat thumbed it.
A million voices just cried out.
In terror. Oh, I thought I clicked Sith Trooper. Damn it.
It's funny. I saw him going for Scion. I'm like, no! No! Oh, man. Okay, everyone's giving you an F in the chat for respects. They're paying their respects.
An F for respect? You failed.
No, it's not for fail. It's to pay respects. They're paying respects to your failure. So, do you think you have anything to burn through this team now, or you think you're gonna have to leave it?
Oof, I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Actually, you know what? You've got Ezra. You've got Visas. No, I think you can find a way to get through this. It just might take several minutes. I am so sad that you didn't take out that Sith Trooper. So you got a Zeta Visas, and she does really well against Sith. And so you've also got a Fulcrum. She can charge up. You got a Hoda. You got an Ezra. Ezra can mollywop. We love a good mollywop.
That's true.
What if you try Ezra with Visas somehow?
What if we do this?
I like it. I already like it. I don't even know what it is, and I like it. Oh, it's going to make us wait because you're frozen. Oh, the true mollywop! The mollywopping kings themselves.
It might do something. We'll see.
Famous last words. This might be something. Oh, Visas gets nerfed immediately.
Of course.
Come on, baby. It's too bad that Traya wasn't on cooldown for Isolate.
I know.
Right? At least give us a cooldown. Oh, Visas can revive.
Yes, she can.
If she's not dead first.
Right.
Mollywop. Mollywop. Oh, he's dazed. I just noticed he's dazed.
Yeah.
That's not fair. There's no justice in that.
No, everything's going wrong.
Everything's going wrong. Oh, man. Luke Helton in the chat. $2 sent our way. Been a minute streaming through AirPods at work. Oh, no. Press F to pay respects once more. At least you took some protection. So
I got Sith Trooper down to nothing but health. Oh man.
Yeah. Flexing with our AirPods. I think though
I could have had him dead.
You've got Ezra, you've got Hoda. I think you find a way to work those two together. The question is, what leader would you put with them?
You know, here's the thing. In 3 versus 3, a lot of times I won't even go with a leader. I'm just like...
Yeah, you can get away with it. Maybe Fulcrum?
I could see Fulcrum.
You got Sabine.
Kanan.
Sabine and Kanan and Ezra? Ooh. You know what? I like that. Ezra, Kanan, Sabine. Is your Sabine fast? She can get pretty quick. With your mods, you would have 6 E-mods on your Sabine. That's how you know you're living the thug life, when you've got 6 E-mods on Sabine and a full 6E set on Kanan, and Ezra, full 6E.
Yeah. Let's try it. See what happens.
All right.
They're going to get destroyed, but it's okay.
I think... Yeah, there you go. You almost don't want to mollywop him. Actually, no, yeah, you do. You do. There you go. Armor shred. He doesn't have Held by Hatred up. Do you try to just gun down Scion? Do you think you have enough before Held by Hatred?
I'd like to get rid of him before Held by Hatred.
That's the kicker, is can you get there in time? You do. Oof. No expose granted. If only that expose could have hit, and you could have hit the expose before. Oh! No Held by Hatred. Ooh. Oh, he recovered so much health there. In protection, that just sucks. He's gonna do Held by Hatred right now. Here it comes.
God damn it.
Oh! There's no justice in this.
There really isn't.
You gotta go for Sith Trooper now. You gotta go for Sith Trooper, I think. I think it's the only play. That might be the only play going forward is... lost Ezra. Is Sith Trooper all the way. Try to keep the taunt on him so that you can actually focus on him.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Oh, see, here you go. Now they're questioning you. Why go for Scion with a low damage team? I'm going to contest that.
Low damage?
That's
Ezra
not a low damage team.
It's not low damage.
Yeah, Sabine does tons of damage. Ezra does too. So that's not a low damage team. So what do you have to say to that comment, Quaid?
Well, I mean, Ezra and Sabine hit pretty hard. They just didn't hit hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder. We can try something else.
Also, something I'm going to assure the chat on here is this is already a win for Quaid, my friends. This guy decided to go way too heavy on defense on the back wall. He put Revan and Traya on the back wall, and I'm very confident that your opponent is not going to burn through your defense fully. So I think whether or not you get through this, I hope you do. But if you don't, you're going to be just fine. And look at all of those locked thermal detonators. That is sexy. This might be a really good option. And oh no, you lost Greedo because he sucks. But you got Dengar. Zam's leadership is actually really good. I found that out in Grand Arena once. Oh, get Sith Trooper. Can he get him? Oh, look, all those are gone.
Yeah.
Can you get the contract? Oh, no!
I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, I think that was a good play. Hopefully it ends with Dengar taking some some health off of Sith Trooper. So then you at least start the next match. Nope, you don't.
No.
Oh, man. Sammy Holiday says, Cubs, how is watching Game of Thrones going? I saw that jerk on Twitter spoil it for you. I hope you stick with the show. I'm loving the show. And yeah, if anyone's wondering what that was about, Did you hear about this, Quaid?
No.
So I started watching Game of Thrones, and I made the mistake of, you got Rey still. You got Scavenger Rey and Shirt and Baze. I think you can figure this out, man. You got Grievous. You could try Grievous. I don't know. Anyway, I announced it on Twitter, and somebody decided to tweet to me the 3 deaths from the show. And their justification for tweeting those 3 deaths to me, I don't know if you use B1, by the way, because Traya nerfs B1 so severely. I think you use something else. Maybe HK, I don't know. But anyway, his justification for that was I apparently had retweeted a spoiler from Infinity War. And I didn't retweet a spoiler. We went through and looked at my tweets, and I didn't retweet it. It was somebody else who did. And so, anyway, that was interesting. Okay. All right. Come on, baby. Prove me good, Grievous. Grievous has a good mollywop. We got to dispel, but I don't know if I dispel. You almost want that taunt on Sith Trooper. Because I don't think you can burn through Scion fast enough. You almost want to save him for last. Ooh, not bad. That didn't do very much, actually. Do you have you modded your Grievous where you like him yet?
No, I have not.
Yeah, that's part of the issue, probably. You need lots of health on him for him to hit really hard. Not much damage coming from Magna. Oh, but hey, you at least got the health bar starting to come downward. Big attack. 3,000 damage. Wow, you really don't have your Grievous. Oh my goodness. Wait, can we see me after class? Let's talk.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh.
Man. I'm really glad they reworked him though. But
yeah, once you got him ready, you'll like it better.
Yeah. Man, I don't know.
So go back to your squad. You still had a few teams I was a little intrigued by. You've got your Fulcrum still. You've got Chert and Baze still. You've got Old Ben still, which might be good to put with somebody. You got Rey. Maybe you try Rey with something, because Rey can do some pretty. Do you have her?
Yeah. Let me look here. I've got Rex. Troopers. Old Ben.
Maybe Old Ben and Chase. I feel like that's just a low DPS team, though.
Yeah, there's no damage.
Yeah.
but no damage.
You got Zeb still. Zeb can do some pretty intense. Maybe you just take 3 high damage characters. Maybe you take Rey with Zeb and somebody else who can do lots of damage. Chirrut. I don't know. Ooh, you got troopers.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they'll do anything.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really don't.
Let's try troopers.
Fulcrum. Baze.
Oh, you got Rex, man.
Oh, yeah. Rexy boy.
Yeah, use Rex. Rex with Fulcrum.
All right, let's see what this does.
I like it. I like this. I think this, especially having that cleanse, it's going to help. And lots of countering from Baze to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Tenacity up. It's too bad you don't have more buffs at your disposal here for Fulcrum's Whirlwind. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh, Mollywop.
Yes.
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 Oh, he got Traya out of there, my friends.
Now, do we go after Scion or?
No, I think you got to go for Sith Trooper. He's still definitely going to do his Hell by Hatred, don't you think?
Eventually.
I think he'd get to it. Maybe you try it. Maybe you try it on Scion. You think? If it does enough.
No.
Ooh, okay, you can clear. Oh, look at this. Actually, I think you can get through Scion. He's not benefiting from the unique anymore. This would be huge right here. Boom! Everyone, give a hand to Quaid. He solved the puzzle with Rex lead, Fulcrum, and Baze.
Sith Trooper, take me out.
Who would have thought? Nah, Sith Trooper's done. Sith Trooper is done. Dude, I'm so happy that we figured that out, man. I shouldn't say we. I should say you.
Well, I would not have thought that team would have won, but
me either. But it makes sense. The more when you saw it play out, it made sense. You know, Baze is going to be able to heal. I think that the tenacity up made a huge difference there.
I think you're right. Yeah, tenacity up, and Fulcrum with the big hits. Yep.
Yeah. Did we just in the chat? It's saying, did we just find a new Traya counter? Yes. All you need, ladies and gentlemen, is a Fulcrum, a Baze, and a Rex.
It works best after 4 terrible tries.
It works. You too can be like Quaid and clear your opponents who are dumb enough to place Traya and Revan on defense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Quaid, we've gone about an hour and a half. I think that's probably about enough time for you and your YouTube evening. I just got to say, Quaid, that was a real treat for me to watch it. Just for me to watch how you picked apart your Grand Arena. And I really appreciate you taking the time to do that. Do you have, tell me if you've got a second here before I let you go. What was it like doing Grand Arena in front of 900 people versus doing it at home with just you?
It was different. Down here at the old train depot. I don't know if you can hear the train going by. I
just heard one.
Yeah. Good timing. It decided to come by. But it's for people that want to get on there and like give you a hard time, or any of these YouTubers a hard time, it's, try it yourself. It's different when you're doing it in front of people and people are watching. It can make you make some bad choices. So
and it can make your palms sweaty, your knees weak.
Yeah, mom spaghetti.
Well, Quaid, I think it's safe to say, reading the chat here, lots of love for you, Quaid. I think this was really valuable for the community, so thank you very much for doing this. Not just, so that I could have a stream to do tonight, but more importantly for the people, so that they can, take some tips from you and get better at their Grand Arenas. I think everyone who watched this stream is probably going to be, leave it a little bit better at the game than they were when they came today, and that's what it is all about. So, everyone, I'm going to sign off right now. But thanks so much for the stream. I will be back Wednesday night, assuming my opponent sets defense. So everybody, say a prayer to the galaxy of heroes gods that this opponent of mine, whoever they are, sets defense. And if not, then I will be lighting up Quaid's Discord and Fulbright's Discord in our guild and seeing if they can come on and show off their grand arenas. So, Quaid, before we sign off here, any parting thoughts? Last words for the people.
Thanks for having me on, and shout out to the Alliance, Shadowlands. If anybody's interested in joining a better guild than where they would come from, look up Shadowlands.
Right on. Yeah, I can't. Like I've said this before on the stream, I can't say sing high enough praises for the community. I have just absolutely loved it. So, yeah. Great parting thoughts. All right, my friends. Thanks for joining me, and don't ever forget, my friends, that Han shot first. Have a good one, guys.